nearly at our accommodation, like where we're staying the night before we leave tomorrow morning. We've just been to KFC and McDonald's and it was bloody brilliant. Harley and I have not had fast food in so long, so it was delicious. But yeah, we're just on the highway at the moment and we are about to turn off and go to our motel. We just booked a cheap place near the airport just so that we didn't have to get up super early. Like here.
Continue straight.
No. The next one. So that we didn't have to get up super early in the morning because we obviously have to drive like an hour and a half to the airport. So we just did that today. We'll get on the plane tomorrow and then when we get to New Zealand we're getting a hire car and we have to drive 2 hours to our accommodation. So instead of having like one massive day, we thought we'll just break it up. And plus we can chill out and go to the beach this afternoon, so I will bring you guys with us while we're chilling out.
Easy. Moment. Ryker. Ryker.
Yes. Coffee in the morning.
Ryker. Hey! What are you doing?
We made it.
This is our accommodation for the night. This is one of my mates, Vinny. Just tagging along.
Say that.
International.
Who's our tour guide?
Going home. Home away from home.
Away from home.
Pretty good.
So we've just been chilling out for a little bit, but we are now going to go for a walk. The beach is like just behind where we're staying, so we'll go for a bit of a walk on the beach and have a look around and yeah, decide what we might have for dinner. So I will show you guys the beach. I think it's a bit too windy to swim and we don't want to have like a bunch of wet clothes when we go to New Zealand or like sitting in the car for the week. So we'll probably just look and let Ryker like go for a walk on the sand and stuff. So yeah. Going on, Ryker? Really?
Just realised probably yeah, probably.
Sun's out, guns out.
Lock your eyes.
Flexing on them haters.
Flexing. What was that, Vinny?
No.
Flexing on them haters, hey Rye. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that one? Cheeky, come on.
Oh, where's mine?
Thumbs in the cup.
Oh, there. Put all this in the car.
Oh, thanks, sugar. So cute little table and chairs. Cute little plants everywhere. It's actually quite a nice, simple little place. I would definitely recommend it. Here we are. Boo.
See, I haven't come up to New Zealand with a there. Did he say he would? Yeah. All the time. We reckon it's something that they just say on now, yeah.
So the beach is literally like 2 seconds away from our accommodation, which is really nice. We obviously don't live right near the beach, so it's nice to be able to come and check it out. It's like a mini holiday before our holiday. filming because it is extremely windy and I'm not sure if you can even hear me. So I will catch up with you guys when we get back to the apartment. So Flylight is the brand of the suitcase that I bought. I've never had a nice kind of suitcase because I honestly haven't been overseas or been on like big trips, so I thought, why not get myself a nice one for this trip. It's got like the zip that you can undo to like make it just that bit bigger if you need more space. It's really light, it's only 3.7 kilos. It's got 15 years warranty. It's got the little anti-theft like zipper and the TSA lock, which is awesome. And this is the inside. So it's got all your little compartments here and here, and then it's got this section underneath, which is where I've packed all of Rykers' clothes and some of my things. So I've got my boots, my leather jacket. Okay, so this is Rykers' section. So I've just got some nappies, a couple pairs of shoes, all his outfits either folded or rolled up, obviously to take up as minimal space as possible. And we're going for 7 days, so I packed him 7 outfits plus extra. Perfect. Sorry, we just went to the beach and oh holy moly, it was windy. My hair is trashed. So I'll put that back in and then I'll show you guys my side. Guys, I can't believe the time is here. I can't believe we are going to New Zealand already. That is just absolutely ridiculous and very exciting. So I packed him a mix of like warm and cool clothes, so probably more like long pants and onesies to layer and stuff like that, and some jumpers, because I know that New Zealand is much cooler than Australia, so I thought I definitely want him to be nice and warm so he doesn't get sick. So yeah, and then this is my side. Okay, so we'll just undo this because it's holding everything in. So I've got my boot, a hell of a lot of nappies, that's for sure, because we know what baby's like. I literally packed, I know when we get there we can buy some, but I was like, if I don't have to, I don't have to. I just happen, you know. So I pretty much made sure I had 3 per day. So there are those. And this is my side. So I've got some jumpers. I think I've got like four jackets. So 1, 2, which are crop, kind of just knit ones that aren't too warm but still warm enough. A little kind of trench coat but really thin, like it's a soft one, and then my leather jacket. And then I've got just a skirt, some denim shorts, some t-shirts, some nice flowy long pants, 1 leotard, bras, undies of course, some thicker long sleeves, a nice little jumpsuit, and just some nice little light long sleeves, and 1 thermal for the ultimate just in case. And then I've got my heeled boots just if we decide to go out for like a dinner or something. But yeah, that's literally it. And with my stuff, I just like rolled it or folded it just to get it in the most compact way. So that's that stuff. Same thing with me. I pretty much packed like 7 outfits, or like maybe a couple more just for the days of like, obviously I'm wearing something that day and then we want to go out that night, so we come home and chill out for a bit, and then I want to, you know, freshen up and change outfits, and then we go out to dinner. So I just packed a couple extras as well, and things that like I can alternate, so a few different bottoms and a few different tops, but like work with each other, like swapped around, if that makes sense. I'll just put all the nappies back in. So yeah, I pretty much just went through my clothes and picked out the ones that I wear often and that I like and that I know are comfortable look good and can, yeah, be worn kind of together. Like shirts with shorts, shorts with another shirt, vice versa, you know. I've got in here is the straightener. In here is Harley's medical supplies, and in here are just my belt, another dummy for Riker, a little teething toy, and just little bits and pieces. And then for carry-on, I will show you. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. This is the carry-on. So this attached to the top just with some like clips that normally clip the bag onto the pram. I've just clipped the baby carrier onto the top of the bag so we don't have to hold that, well, you know, that can be hands-free. And then we can whip it out at the airport to put Riker in that, or we've got the travel pram so he can go in that. But I just wanted to have this accessible, not stuffed in a bag, but obviously didn't want to have to carry it with my hands either. So I've strapped it to the top of the bag. Carry-on, this is still carry-on size. I've got milk bottle, baby bottle in the side here, and that I will take empty, but I have a container in the carry-on that has formula in it, which I'll show you guys. I'll show you what I've put in the carry-on. So I've just packed a few of these little organic meals. So the squeezy ones are obviously for on the plane or just before the plane or whatever, and these are just obviously so that Riker can have breakfast, but also to help as a distraction as well. This one will be for dinner tonight, so I will leave that out. And then it's just got some little fruit snack cereal bars. So these are ones that are a bit like crunchier that he can actually chew on, so they'll be good. I've just got a whole box of those, but I thought while we're there he'll be able to eat them. And I'm pretty sure like they're pretty good with kids, pretty like lenient, so as long as it's not something that's a fresh meal or fruit or like cheese, I think is okay. So these are bars, so they're like processed and yeah, not fresh, so they should be okay. We've got a teddy that Riker loves to sleep with, and it's really light. It actually is a heat pack, but I just took the little heat pack thing out of it so that it didn't weigh too much, so he can cuddle that on the plane too when he has his morning nap. Then I've just got his soft blankie as well, so he can snuggle under that. I've got a teething toy. He loves playing like pretend cooking or mixing, so I just got an empty container and a spoon, which I'll use for his dinner tonight, but put back in the bag, and he can take the lid off, chew on the lid, or pretend to stir things in the container and all of that cute stuff. I've got a squeezy ball. He loves squeezing these and chewing on it. It makes a little bit of a sound, but nothing too annoying. Like people would barely be able to hear it. So, yes. I've got wipes. Not a whole pack though, like I was saying earlier, because I don't want it to be too heavy, just enough. A little hat. This is the formula container. It's the one that has the compartments with the little cap, so you just open that and easily, without spilling, tip the whole contents into his bottle. So that is great. I just got that from my local chemist. It was like $7. We've got just enough nappies. Well, I packed 3. I thought 3 for 3 hours. I mean, I know he won't go to the toilet that much, but just in case his belly gets a bit upset for whatever reason, you want to be prepared. I've got a little jumper, which I'll take out because I'll probably put that on him in the morning because we are up early. And I've just got 2 changes of clothes in here too, because for whatever reason, if he goes to the toilet and some leaks out or whatever, then I have some extras. I've also just got his colour-free paracetamol drops, and I went to the chemist and got them to like properly label them and everything. So for whatever reason, you know, it's got all his details on it, and I wanted those, just a small bottle, not a big one, just in case his teeth start, you know, irritating him a little bit, or on the plane. I know that when we take off and like land, it can really affect their ears. I remember that as a kid, and oh my gosh, it was not a fun time. So yeah, I just wanted to get him some of those just to try and help with the pain. And tip. Okay, sorry about that. My camera died as per usual. I've got the charger upstairs in the room, so I'll put it on charge so I can film with it tomorrow for you guys. But I'm just down at the car park, so if I'm talking like a bit quiet, that's because obviously there's all the rooms around me and I don't want to be too loud and annoying. But yeah, tip. So when you're going up and landing, give them food, dummy, or breastfeed, or milk, like bottled, so that it's like moving their jaws and helping to kind of unblock their ears, because it can be quite painful, like taking off and landing. So that is a good tip, which is something we'll make sure we do, or try and do. Hopefully he takes the dummy and bottle at those times. I've also just got an extra dummy in the nappy bag and some Bepanthen for nappy rash. And that is it. That's all I've got for carry-on. I've got nothing for me for carry-on, but that's because I don't need anything. Like, there's still this front zipper part which has passports and my purse and all of that in, so I can just chuck a few extra things in here, like my phone and that. So this can be my little space, but yeah, I don't need much. As long as we can get on that plane, have an okay flight and get off, that is all I'm worried about. Which I will definitely film some of that for you guys. So this New Zealand trip will obviously have a few videos with it, so I'll just keep you posted. But that is all I have to show you at the moment. You've seen my travel pram in one of my other videos, so I will link that video in the description box below so that you can go check that out if you haven't seen that already. It is the Mountain Buggy Nano, and I love it. It's such a great pram. It's become our everyday pram, but is also handy for traveling because it folds up quite compact and it's easy enough to carry and it has a carry strap and all of that. But yeah, I am going to wrap this up. I'm going to go inside and I'll probably catch up with you guys in a couple of hours when we decide to eat some food. Bye guys. Hey everyone, so we have made it to the airport. We're just sitting in the international section at the moment, out the front of our gate. And there's food in my teeth. Ryker had a couple little cries trying to get through the whole process, but it's only because he was hungry. So he's now eating a chicken, cheese and avocado sandwich. So he's very happy. He's been pretty good. Obviously upset because he was hungry, but now that he's eating, he's much happier. We'll just let him have a bit of a walk around and a run around to tire him out. By the time we get on the plane, he should be getting ready for his morning nap, so that'll be perfect. And I'll have a bottle for him to have as we take off. So I will show you guys when we get on the plane and how he is. Say, see you on the plane. So we are on the plane. Ryker is buckled in his little infant seatbelt and seems happy for now, which is good. We are just about to start taking off, so I will give him a bottle to help with his ears. And I'll see you guys in the air. We made it!
Please now select relax response, sensory opens.
Declarations may result in serious penalties and fines or prosecution. Thank you. This is an important announcement from the New Zealand government. It is New Zealand law to...
So takeoff was a success. Ryker fell asleep before we even took off and he was suckling on his bottle, but then started pushing it away because he didn't want any more as we were kind of in the peak takeoff moment. So I was a bit worried, but I just shoved his dummy in, held his ears and just cuddled him, and he is perfectly fine. So I'll keep you guys updated throughout the flight. It's Look at him. Also, I hope you guys can hear me. I know the plane is really loud, so I apologize for that.
2 days. Chill. Have you seen it?
Okay, so we're about halfway through our flight, and Ryker is still sleeping. He's still fast asleep. So this is just a little update to show you guys that he's still chilling, still napping. And if he wakes up, I will show you guys what we do to entertain him. If he wakes up, I imagine he would before we land because it's a 3-hour flight. But being on the plane, the movements and the sound, it's like obviously quite soothing to them. So he may potentially sleep until we just start landing. So I will keep you guys updated anyway. Okay? Okay, so Ryker has woken up probably about half an hour before we're landing. The pilot just came over the speaker and said that it's about 10 minutes until we start our descent. So I think we did pretty well for our first plane trip. I've just given him a little custard pouch to keep him entertained, probably play with toys, and then as we start landing, I'll give him his bottle to help with his ears again. But I think it's been pretty successful. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys. When we are on the ground. We made it! Hallelujah! We have landed in New Zealand. Woo! Morning everyone, so today is the day. We are on the plane as you can probably see, and we are heading home. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. We were up at 3 o'clock, so we are all wrecked. Ryker has been an absolute trooper. Had a little tumble, but he's doing okay. He seems really tired, obviously, so he should have a good sleep on the plane again, but we will see. And I'll do the same thing with him that we did on the first flight, so I'll just give him a bottle or his dummy on the way up and the way down. And if he sleeps for a lot of it, great. If not, then we just entertain him with toys, food, the pen that he already is playing with right now. And I've screen recorded some wiggles for just in case. So I will keep you guys updated, but I'll jump off until we are in the sky and then I'll check in again. See you soon. We've just given